to turn your cell phones off or place them on silent and rise for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Welcome to Hudson High School and the graduation for the class of 2023. I would like to extend a warm welcome to parents, families, and friends of the graduates, members of the Board of Education, administration, teachers, and support staff of the Hudson School District, and finally, to the graduates themselves. It's great to be here celebrating your graduation. This past Monday, we observed a very special holiday, Memorial Day. Memorial Day was first widely observed in May of 1868. The celebration commemorated the sacrifices of those in the Civil War. In honor of those who have served, those that have sacrificed in service, and those who currently serve in the armed forces, I ask that all veterans in attendance to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. Another group I would like to recognize here with us this evening are the many alumni that have graduated from the Hudson School District. Those that are in attendance this evening, can you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for being such great ambassadors for our district and, most importantly, our community. To our staff who have worked very hard to try and provide each and every one of you with the best education possible, please join me in thanking one of the most dedicated staffs in the country for going above and beyond to meet the needs of our kids. And lastly, but certainly not least, parents and guardians here tonight. I also want to thank each and every one of you for all of your support in getting these children to where they are today. It is through your guidance and your support that our next generation of adults will be successful. Congratulations, graduates. To the graduates, just think, it was only 13 short years ago that you walked into that kindergarten classroom, and now here you are today, one of the largest graduating classes ever, with over 450 graduates the class of 2023. I don't think anybody'd want to be here for the reading of the names if we had 450,000 graduates, so sorry about that. Just leave you with a brief couple of words. Graduates, throughout your life, you'll experience many different types of adversity and challenges. How you respond to those challenges will define who you are as a person, and it'll define your character. I would ask that you try and practice these three things as you move through your life and face obstacles. First, I hope that you will be kind to others and to yourself, as there is far too little kindness in this world. Second, when interacting with others, and most importantly with those you may not agree with, seek to understand before working to be understood. I have a general belief that people are doing the best they can at any given point in their life. Some people are carrying with them tremendous baggage. Understanding that will help you make sense of the things that may seem senseless. And lastly, to have empathy. Take a moment to realize what it may be like for other people and try to empathize with them. The ability to empathize with others or to walk in their shoes is a skill that will serve you well throughout your life. You see, President George W. Bush has said it well when he talks about seeking to understand and having empathy for others, especially in our current very polarized environment right now. He said, at times it can seem like the forces pulling us apart are stronger than the forces that bind us together. Too often we tend to judge other groups by their worst examples while judging ourselves by our best intentions. Life's too short to hold on to grudges and not give the people the benefit of the doubt. You'll never know what the future may bring, because as I tell my own children, and as I have been told, tomorrow is promised to no one. So make sure the people in your life know how much you care about them today, and never miss an opportunity to tell them that. Once again, welcome to all that have joined us here today to celebrate the momentous accomplishment of the class of 2023. Please enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Distinguished faculty, board members, family, friends, and honored graduates of the class of 2023, thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for all of you for providing the support and guidance that has fostered the success of these young men and women. I am Mike Ballard, principal of the high school, and I want to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Celebrations such as today give us pause to remember those who are unable to share this special moment with us. The class of 2023 would like to honor family members, friends, and loved ones who are no longer with us. This is symbolized by the single rose found on our stage today. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor individuals who are in our hearts today. Thank you. This evening we honor our graduates as they embark on their way to adulthood. They take with them their memories and stories of their schooling, their activities and events, their favorite teachers, and their friendships. Class of 2023, I want to share with you some important reminders in life. Hopefully you find something that will resonate with you. Be humble and follow your moral compass. Do the right thing. Find ways to slow down, think and ponder, and demonstrate gratitude. Smile often, love passionately, and forgive easily. And finally, always remember what matters most, the love and the kindness that you share with your family and friends. At this time, will the inductees of our distinguished high school alumni please come forward? I'm honored to share with you this evening our two inductees of our distinguished Hudson High School alumni. These individuals have been nominated for their qualities of extreme perseverance, excellence, and service. Thank you to the Education Foundation of Hudson for honoring the contributions of these alumni through this award. Class of 2023, consider the following individuals as an inspiration. They have dedicated their lives to serving others and to contribute to the greater good. Listen to their stories as an inspiration to your own pathway for the future. Our first honoree is Jack Bro, class of 1950. Jack is unable to attend this evening, but is watching remotely with family. Jack went on to an illustrious career at 3M and spent many years in public service in Hudson. There are few people in Hudson, if any, who bleed Raider blue like Jack Bro. He has been and continues to be a Hudson Raider supporter. Jack's service to the Hudson community dates back to 1971. He served 11 years as an alderman and was elected mayor in 1984, a position he held for 14 years. He led our city of Hudson in an era of growth and prosperity that has been unprecedented, including the successful development of the St. Croix Business Park. When Dean Knutson became mayor, he said, "You can hardly name a thing in Hudson that Jack Bro hasn't been involved with." Jack also served 4 years on the Hudson School Board in the 1970s and 2 years on the St. Croix County Board in the 1990s. From the school district to programs like Boosters and many nonprofit organizations, Jack was involved in most of them. Please join me in congratulating Jack Bro. Our next honoree is Tom Hole, class of 1977. Tom is committed his life's work to helping families and children with special needs. After graduating from Hudson, Tom earned an MBA from the University of St. Thomas and began his career at Anderson Windows. Tom's life took a dramatic turn when his oldest son was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Based on his own frustrating experiences as a parent of a child with special needs, Tom founded Family Achievement Center. This organization believes that every child and every family deserves hope during challenging life circumstances. In addition, Tom founded Family Achievement Foundation in 2020, a local nonprofit focused on providing even more support and resources for families. Tom continues to raise funds and awareness for research, cure, and advocacy through state and congressional representatives in Washington, D.C. Tom's huge heart, skills, and life work have helped to provide hope and improve lives for families with special needs. Please join me in congratulating Tom Hole. Let's have another round of applause for our distinguished alumni. At this time, we as a staff at Hudson High School would like to announce the recipient of the Senior Staff-Sponsored Scholarship. This is a tradition we started a few years ago. Our staff fundraise for a scholarship and then vote for a senior who embodies what it means to be a Hudson Raider. We honor that person by announcing this scholarship at graduation. This year, the Senior Sponsored Staff Scholarship Award winner is described as someone who is warm, genuine, and kind-hearted. She is a leader, has high expectations of herself, and encourages those around her to be the best versions of themselves. She has an ability to bring people together for a purpose and motivates those around her to accomplish whatever task is at hand. This student creates a space where others feels comfortable coming to her for any reason. Her positive energy shines in whatever she does. Congratulations to Katie Grismore on being the recipient of the staff scholarship. Katie, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your contributions, Katie. Please join me now in welcoming your class president, Mr. Bennett Hatfield.
Thank you, Principal Ballard. School administrators, teachers, family members, distinguished alumni, the class of 2023. It's an honor to take part in this momentous occasion with all of you. Traditionally, class presidents begin their speeches by thanking the class for entrusting them with their vote and giving them the opportunity to lead. As many of you know, this is not the case for me. Weeks before the school year began, our previous class president, Franny Foster, informed me that she had accepted a spot at the Joffrey School of Ballet in New York City, leaving me, the class vice president, to assume the role of president. On the first day of senior year, I was eagerly congratulated with nicknames such as Fake President, Default President, that was my favorite, and those who continued to refer to me as the vice president, even though they knew that was no longer the case. The best part about these nicknames is that they never seemed to end. If I had a dime for every time I heard one of them, I would be paying for each and every one of your college tuitions. In all seriousness, being the class president has been a true honor and joy. We entered this school at a time when school spirit was at an all-time low. As our extra long spring break freshman year seemed as though it would never end, it was at times hard to imagine the next 4 years of our life in a positive light. As we leave, we know that we have taken advantage of every moment and that we have done our part to bring Raider Pride back, and the numbers speak for themselves. The largest homecoming dance in 20 years with over 1,000 students in attendance, bringing back the King Cole dance and making possible the first ever mental health week designed to raise awareness about the importance of mental health. In fact, so many prom tickets were sold that even a massive boat couldn't fit all of us. Additionally, our student athletes never failed to show what Raiders are made of. By any standard, this was a record-breaking year. Under the leadership of our senior captains and team leaders, Hudson took home a whopping 8 conference, 7 regional, 12 sectional, and 3 state titles. There is also no doubt that our student sections were the best in the Big Rivers Conference. What once constituted enough students for 2 bleacher sections at football games soon turned into 3 or 4, many coming to see our marching band, which made appearances in 2 state competitions. Senior leaders also led the choral department in amazing performances in Cinderella and The Play That Goes Wrong. All of this goes to show that this class was one of action. As we move away from a life that has largely been decided for us toward one of our own creation, it can at times be daunting to think about what this new beginning holds. When I am anxious about this exciting but very uncertain future, I think about a quote from one of my favorite TV characters, Creed Bratton from the amazing sitcom The Office. "It all just seems so very arbitrary," he said. "I applied for a job at this company because they were hiring. I took a desk at the back because it was empty. But no matter how you get there or where you end up, human beings have this miraculous gift to make that place home." For many of us, this is all we've known. This school and this place are a part of us in ways we will only soon learn. Traditions like spaghetti dinners, homecoming mosh pits, and late-night ice cream runs to Kanokis and Culvers have been constants in our lives for years. I will not soon forget football two-a-days, peer helper retreats, kiss the cow during FFA week, or early morning NHS meetings and AP research all-nighters. And of course, I will dearly miss Mr. Ammon's stories, Miss Ellingson's humor, Miss Doherty's kindness, and Mr. Cowles' dad jokes. Because at the end of the day, high school isn't about your ACT score, your SNAP score, or how many touchdowns you scored. It's about small moments of true joy. It's about finding where you belong and realizing you must first belong to yourself. It's about taking every opportunity that's in front of you, even if it means you'll be called ruthless nicknames. I will leave you with the words of someone who has been a constant light for us throughout our entire lives, Taylor Swift. In her commencement speech to the NYU class of 2022, Taylor perfectly summarized what it feels like to graduate when she said, The scary news is you're on your own now. The cool news is you're on your own now. To the class of 2023, it has been an honor to be your default president. I wish you all the absolute best. Say it with me one last time. Raider Nation,
Thank you, Bennett. Valedictorian, Shlok Jani.
Good evening. My name is Shlok Jani, and I'm the valedictorian of the class of 2023. It is my honor to have the opportunity to speak tonight. My speech is entitled, What Defines a Home? What defines a home? In the traditional sense, we may describe a home as a place where we live, but we can also feel at home with certain people we cherish, ideas we hold dear, and traditions we value. In a broader sense, homes don't have to be physical locations. They are mediums that fulfill the human need to be accepted, respected, and loved. I am lucky enough to have known 3 homes in my life. My first home is my family, for whom I am so thankful for. After immigrating from India to a country as vastly different as the United States, my parents were able to combine the cultures of both countries, and I grew up surrounded by a fascinating mixture of American and Indian traditions. I'm grateful for my brother for providing companionship as we share this journey to greater cultural understanding. My second home is the community of Hudson, Wisconsin. There is so much to do here and so many people to meet, and I'm truly thankful to live in a place that values connection so highly. When you see the same faces on the sidewalk, at the beach, or in the park, you can't help but want to get to know them better. Hudson is large yet closely knit, and I cannot think of a better place to develop into a mature and empathetic adult than here. My third home is the Hudson School District, whose schools I've attended for the past 13 years. As I journeyed through Rivercrest Elementary, then Hudson Middle School, and finally Hudson High School, I had so many amazing teachers integral to my growth, not only as a student, but as a person. I have known even more students who enrich the classroom with their perspectives. The Hudson School District is an effective and ambitious learning community, and I'm thankful for the dedicated efforts of staff and students to make our schools a joy to learn in. For a long time, however, I never thought of school as a home. I took classes, completed the homework, learned something new, and repeated. For me, school was a medium of self-improvement. But as I began to get involved with school sports, performances, and community events, I questioned this definition. I realized that Hudson High School is a home for many students, including myself, and it represents so much more than a place to learn. It is a place to discover friends and mentors. It is a place to receive life direction and to make mistakes. Most importantly, it is a place to find yourself. Over the past few years, I have learned to value the smile of a friend over the shine of a trophy, a reassuring glance over the cold stare of a screen, and a compassionate embrace over the solitude of a desk. In fact, the quality that I admire most about our graduating class is our ability to form meaningful connections with each other. Perhaps more than any other class, we are able to appreciate the hidden qualities inherent in every individual because of the time we spent apart. We were freshmen when the pandemic started. We pushed through an uncertain return to the classroom in our sophomore and junior years. And we are here today as seniors as this chapter in our lives comes to a close. We did this together. Now more than ever, it is important that we make connections with each other, that we let people into our hearts. The world is a large place, and without the support of others, it can be difficult to find our own place within it. Now more than ever, we need to be accepting. We need to be trusting, and we need to be empathetic. Not only do we need to find a home for our ideas, but also be a home for others. A home for people to be themselves. For although we may each be individually talented, We are much more than the sum of our parts. When we work together, we can overcome the greatest of challenges and persist in the darkest of times. When we weep as one. When we triumph as one. We are all homes for each other, homes for ideas that we share and value. As we leave our homes for whatever comes next, I advise my fellow peers to find new homes wherever they go. Find people who share your vision for the future, and do not be afraid to pursue it. Find places where you can express your ideas, yet ensure that you preserve your connections with your peers and the memories that we made together. Not only do we share the same home, over the past decade, we have become homes for each other. And what is a home, if not something that accepts you for who you are and readies you for what is to come? Thank you, and congratulations to the Hudson High School class of 2023.
Congratulations to both Bennett and Schlock. Wonderful job, and thank you. Each year, our class seniors select a teacher to speak at the ceremony. Please welcome Miss Veronica Ellingson.
Hello there, class of 2023. I'd like to start by giving you a moment to relax. Let's pause and take some deep breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in and let it go. Feel that sense of peace and relaxation knowing you made it. We, friends, family, and faculty have supported you along the way, and now we're here to celebrate you, all of you. I've been honored and blessed to be able to get to know you and teach you these past few years. And I wish I could have had all of you in physics or advisory, but if not, I'm here to briefly share a few stories and words of wisdom with all of you. I was in your seat 31 years ago at my high school graduation in an undisclosed nearby town. And at that ceremony, a well-meaning school board member and a mom of one of my classmates read Shel Silverstein's The Missing Piece. The book tells a story of a Pac-Man-looking circle that is missing a pizza slice-shaped piece. This missing piece causes the incomplete circle to be unhappy, so they go on an adventure searching for love and acceptance to find their missing piece. It's a cute story. They find their missing piece, and they live happily ever after. I've seen this idea play out many times over. In real life, it seems to be human nature for people to go looking for their missing piece. For example, people might say, I'll be happy when I buy a new truck, graduate college, get a job, get married, have kids, etc. The list goes on. Well, I'm here to tell you that while you can find joy in these milestones and accomplishments, your happiness or mood is not defined by your success or failures. I'm here to say that you do not need to spend your life searching for your missing piece to make you feel happy or complete. Each of you, friends, family, colleagues, and class of 2023 is perfect exactly the way you are today. You are whole. You are not missing any pieces. The secret instead is to be your authentic self. Regarding missing pieces, however, I'd like to tell you a story. My family moved to Menominee. Okay, now I know. When I was 4 and my sister was 2, we lived in UW Stout housing, and it was on the east side of town in Fair Oaks with big, beautiful oak trees on the side of a hill. We lived in a small 400 square foot tin Quonset huts, smaller than the stage, and in the fall, the acorns would ting on the roof. Looking back, I have some of my fondest memories from that time in Fair Oaks. My sister and I bathed in the kitchen sink, and I learned how to tie my shoes in the smallest of living rooms. Some of my childhood memories, however, were not as idyllic. Some days were harder than others. You see, my dad did 2 tours in the Vietnam War, which aggravated his mental health, causing him to face battles with PTSD and severe agoraphobia, the fear of public spaces. This meant he was disabled. For half of my childhood, he did not receive benefits or help since his mental health was not recognized as a disability. So not only did we struggle financially, my dad could rarely attend my activities in church, band, swimming, and track. Despite his struggles, my dad was the greatest, wisest, and most unique person I have ever known, and I miss him dearly. One more reminder to hug your parents and grandparents no matter what. I desperately wanted him to attend my events and to be with me so that no one would ask questions. I longed to be like everyone else, to fit in, to be normal. This trying to be normal, however, did not bring me happiness. And it took me until a few short years ago to realize I will always be the poor little girl from Menominee. Over the years, I attempted to run away from my past and put distance between my younger self and her disappointments. One day, however, I realized I was doing it all wrong, and for once, I turned around, I caught this little girl in my arms, lifted her up, embraced her, and I started to take her on all my adventures and accomplishments to show this poor little girl from Menominee that she could do anything, that she was whole, and could stop searching for her missing piece. Being true to myself has definitely made teaching in my classes so much fun. As Katie Grismore just said in a shout out to me, she is full of energy, goofy, and fun. Even if things don't go as planned, at the very least, my class was always entertaining. I've learned to lean to my goofiness, and I hope you feel free to embrace your unique self and let others love you for being you. Like I was saying earlier, being complete is not about buying the next new great vehicle, like a Ford Shelby Raptor Mason steel. It's okay to drive a clapped-out truck. I wish I could give everyone a shout-out, but I did owe it to Mason. I pushed him hard throughout the year. Katie also said for 2 years she pushed me. I've always lived my life with a work hard, play hard mindset. This philosophy made me think of a Facebook post Martin Lukey, middle school math teacher, commented on a few years ago. She wrote how, as a student, she appreciated how I got all my students to work hard, but I never forgot how to play hard too. At the time, it affected me profoundly since I had forgotten the play hard piece over the past 2 decades. I decided last year, especially after online and partial online learning, to bring back the play hard piece. It was easy to implement since it was so much fun having kids back in class to actually do physics. It gave me so much joy to be able to work with all of you in person once again. Class of 2023, thank you for making last year the best comeback ever. We worked hard, we played hard. In fact, we worked extremely hard and it was tough. And you will thank me later, even Bennett. If I've taught you anything and modeled in my classes is that we all make mistakes, but more importantly, we should all learn from our mistakes. That's what scientists do. I've made plenty of mistakes myself, but success is all about dusting yourself off and getting back up. About moving on and taking those kernels of knowledge with you to do better. And Nate Cromery, what does Miss Ellingson always say? Don't be so hard on yourself. In closing, despite my early life in Menominee, I'd like to share that I actually have strong Hudson roots. I've lived in my Hudson, and my boys Isaac and Jacob graduated from Hudson, and Benny will too in a couple years. My Hudson roots run even deeper. My great-grandma, Taminga Minnie Johnson, later Ives, and her brother graduated from Hudson High School. Minnie graduated in 1906 with 20-some students. She then went on to earn a teaching degree at UW River Falls. I didn't know this until I got my job here, and I thought I was the first teacher in my family. Being a Raider and a teacher was always in my blood before I even knew it myself. I have been so thankful for the last 25 years at Hudson High School, and the biggest blessing has been able to spend each day with all of you, the very best former and current students in the nation. Class of 2023, remember to always be your unique self, learn from your mistakes, don't be afraid to work hard and play hard while not being so hard on yourself. Lastly, I get to say this one more time, put your phones away and just breathe. One inhale and one exhale at a time. Be well, class of 2023. You're a graduate.
Thank you, Ms. Ellingson. At this time, our senior singers and chamber choir, please move to the risers for the song Bridge Over Troubled Water under the direction of Ms. Robin Pfeiffer and Carrie Heisler. School Board Vice President Bob Bauman and Clerk Kate Garza, it is my pleasure to inform you that the students before you, the class of 2023, have met all their necessary graduation requirements designated by the state of Wisconsin and the Hudson School District. They have earned the recognition of Hudson High School graduate. School Board Clerk, Ms. Garza.
Hello, graduating class of 2023. Your day is finally here. You all look so excited. What an exciting night. I am so honored to be here and to accept this amazing class of graduates and to finally hand you that diploma. My name is Kate Garza. I am one of the Hudson School Board district members. I fully understand the excitement of those of you that are sitting in the audience today, as my daughter Allie will also be graduating today. Bittersweet. Many of you have been born and raised in Hudson, Wisconsin, a place that we've proudly called our home. Today is a day that we celebrate what many see as the finality of your childhood and your journey into adulthood. Today you'll receive your wings, and everyone here is proud and excited to watch you fly. Many of you will be headed off to college, tech school, starting a new job, serving our country in the armed services, or maybe you're still undecided. Whatever you decide, we will be cheering you on. You shared some amazing memories together in these schools. From the first day of kindergarten to throwing all of your homework in the air just the other day, signifying the end of your days at Hudson High. Those amazing memories will be with you as a reminder of what your fellow classmates, family, faculty, and staff have meant to you. I hope as you move forward in life that you will always remember Hudson schools and community fondly, and should you ever feel lost, that you always know that you have a home here in Hudson. It's been the absolute highlight of our lifetime to watch all of you grow into amazing adults. It's often your mom and dad that have been right by your side as you've worked through all of these accomplishments. Maybe it's a favorite aunt, a grandma, a grandpa, a best friend, or a neighbor. You know that person that you could turn to for just about anything, your biggest cheerleader, the one who pushed you to try new things, to be the best version of yourself. This person could often be found in the audience of every play you were in, every game you played, to remind you of just how amazing you really are. This person was often the one who went to Target at 9 p.m. for the supplies you absolutely needed by morning, but just now remembered. I don't want to call anybody out by name, but Allie Garza, I think that's happened once or maybe 20 times. Can I ask all of the graduates to stand turn to that person who is undoubtedly in the audience and give thanks in a round of applause, a shout out, or a big hi mom wave. Please stand. Thank you. Now, I know none of you will look back on this day and hope that I had spoken longer. So, I will end this speech with the words that conclude your choir concerts. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and may you always know you have a home here in Hudson.
Good evening, graduates, and all those in attendance on this beautiful evening in support of the graduating class of 2023. Board President and inspirational all things Hudson booster, Jamie Johnson, is not able to accept the graduating class tonight. So I guess Mr. Hatfield would understand I would be your default, which is quite fine on this beautiful evening. Jamie remarked that it is only the second time in 10 years that he has not spoken to the graduating seniors. When he asked if I would mind filling in for him, my only thought was that I really wish I hadn't dropped out of speech class at UW Eau Claire back in 1989. Our choices do have consequences. So I would like to speak a little bit about impact and pride. At a recent school staff recognition banquet, longtime resident, Hudson graduate, parent, and member of the Hudson Education Foundation, Jack Schneider, spoke of the positive impact that our teachers and staff have on our students and also our community. He spoke also about the impact our students have had on our staff in return. It is truly a two-way learning experience. It was very emotional, and some teachers in attendance did tear up. I was always aware that students can sometimes frustrate teachers to the point of tears, but this was a positive reaction that I was very happy to see. Over 20 years ago, as a young Hudson parent of three children, I volunteered along with many others in our community to build Castle Park over by the middle school. I assume many of you as children have visited it over the years and hopefully have made some lasting memories. During construction, I met a retired couple, Dick and Georgia Whitcomb. Their kids already grown, they still showed up to help build that wonderful community space for the children of Hudson. I bring that up because 20 years later, their work and pride in our community is still impacting not just all those names of the children listed on the fence surrounding that park, but the children of the future generations as well. The Whitcombs still show up at many school functions regularly, and when asked why they make the effort, they say they just love seeing our kids of our district grow, mature, and becoming such wonderful and amazing adults. All in our community are proud. We see that pride at concerts, sports events, recognition of accomplishments listed in the paper, or even the countless district emails that I really don't miss receiving so much after my kids graduated. We see our students enjoying themselves socially in town, in our parks, downtown, and working in our local businesses. So to the graduating class of 2023, please remember that over the years, your educational journey has brought you into contact with so many in our community that have supported you and had a positive impact on your growth along the way. Also, know that you have had a profound impact on your community, parents, relatives, siblings, friends, neighbors, employers, and sometimes complete strangers. You will continue to impact those around you no matter where life takes you. And your Hudson community is so very, very proud of your accomplishments. Therefore, on behalf of my fellow members of the Hudson Board of Education, it is with much pride that we accept the class of 2023.
At this time, we will present the diplomas.
Allie Marie Adamitis.
Riley Noel Afolter.
Dominic William Allegro.
Ava Faith Amelsberg.
Ashton Amundsen.
Rebecca Heather Anderson.
Abigail M. Anderson.
Betsy P. Anderson.
Braden Anderson.
Ellie Marie Anderson.
Graham Michael Anderson.
Isaac Allen Anderson.
Matthew John Anderson.
Riley Joseph Anderson.
Anthony Michael Annan.
Jasir Arginal Cardenas.
Matthew T. Armstrong.
Addison Eleanor Awney.
Nicholas Anthony Austin.
Kaylee Ayala.
Kaylin A. Bainbridge.
Oliver Benegas Contreras.
Michael Bauman.
Casey Lynn Balmer.
Eric Becerra.
Matthew Beck Lightfoot.
Maya Carolyn Becken.
Josh T. Becker.
Ryan Stephen Benzer.
Sean Ernest Berger.
Audrey Lynn Berglund.
Cadence Marie Burgum.
Benjamin Allen Burkhoff.
Samuel D. Buchler.
Maisie Ann Burkle.
Isabella Marie Black.
Ava Cecilia Blackwell.
Riley Blackwell.
Jacob Richard Blomker.
Brooks Troy Blusky.
John Edward Boyley.
Aiden Sean Balapew.
Brennan Patrick Balapew.
Cohen Joshua Balapew.
Tobin Juno Bonesteel.
Ethan Christian Thomas Bordeaux.
Callie Braden.
Braxton C. Britton.
Michael Broliard.
Jillian Renee Brown.
Marcus Gary Brown.
Stella Joe Burtek.
Lexi L. Brunzel.
Lauren Brusky.
Victoria Marie Berger.
Mesa Renee Burnham.
Rachel Marie Burns.
Aiden Rhonda Bush.
Jake A. Bussin.
Isabella Patricia Booth.
Parker Marie Butterfield.
Alice Calabria.
Arabella Irene Campana.
Andrew Caples.
Lauren R. Carrier.
Michael C. Chambers.
Hayden Christensen.
Thelma Christofferson.
Darren William Chuckle.
Carter William Close.
Matthew Lawrence Collinson.
Rowan Mark Cook.
Karen Faith Krim.
Blake Dahl.
Anthony Lewis David Deaton.
Kristen Faye Denny.
Ryan W. Denzer.
Heather Jean Derrick.
Nicholas Deo.
Lucas Ryan Douglas.
Ava Marie Donharl.
Benjamin Jack Draveling.
Ruby Marie Dove.
Catherine Louise Dressel.
Jason Dress.
Riley Elizabeth Dummer.
Dominic Stephen Drost.
Keegan Ryan Edbloom.
Margaret K. Dirk.
Amelie Lily Erickson.
Allison Marie Elworthy.
Ella Elizabeth Etchison.
Eason Elliott Eves.
Cooper Fallon.
Aaron Farrar.
Connor Michael Faust.
Ethan Patrick Faustini.
Elliot Phi.
Braden Timothy Finn.
Thomas Gabriel Finneran Flick.
Gabrielle Sophia Fiorillo.
Brennan D. Foster.
Francis Laureen Foster.
Timothy Raymond Frank.
Frankie Lee Neve Franta.
Nicholas Fremling.
Anna Marie Fritzy.
Aiden N. Freshly.
Andrew Fullerton.
Aiden Jose Gamboa.
London Grace Gannon.
Allie Olivia Garza.
Carmine Garza.
Lorena Gasser.
Yasmin Erica Gavaretti.
Wyatt Timothy Gavin.
Mariana Bell Galine.
Franklin C. Genero.
Rachel Lillian Gerhart.
Brady Jerome Gilbert.
Rachel Rachel Natalie Gilbert.
Ava Helene Gillen.
Brody S. Gillis.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Gertson.
Owen Gooder.
Lauren Grace Goulet.
Olivia Rose Grand.
Logan Ronald Grass.
Preston Greer.
Alyssa Griezik.
Catherine Isabel Grismore.
Kellen Ray Grossenbacher.
Isaac Dave Gunlickson.
Fernando Gutierrez Diaz.
Frank Joel Gutierrez.
Sinai Victoria Guzman.
Justin Thomas Hagan.
Luke Daniel Hagan McIntosh.
Avery Irene Hyder.
Ellie Marie Hall.
Nicholas James Helene.
Derek Andrew Heyman.
Eileen Marie Hambleton.
Hannah Claire Hanlon.
Grace Marie Hanson.
Haley Jean Hanson.
Adam Barron Harrigan.
Brady Corb Harrigan.
Holly Caitlin Harrigan.
Amber Noel Harstead.
Tanner Joseph Hartung.
Jaden Grace Hartwig.
Haley Ann Harwell.
Michaela Harwell.
Bennett Martin Hatfield.
Jaden Rose Hayes.
Kaylee Lauren Hayes.
Stella Francesca Hayward.
Benjamin Robert Healy.
Seth Heath.
Emily Rose Heckman.
Charlotte Grace Heading.
Parker Daniel Heineman.
Adriana Elizabeth Heldman.
Merrick Leo Heldstab.
Adam William Helwig.
Hunter Anthony Hesse.
Jace Timothy Hilger.
Avery Elizabeth Hill.
Megan Lorraine Hillman.
Kai Kaven Harada.
Nicole Kristen Hawken.
Garrett R. Hockman.
Liliana Holmberg.
Blake Holmes.
Ingrid Elizabeth Holter.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Hahn.
Nicholas Charles Hornung.
Ty R. Hovland.
Dalton Charles Howell.
Olivia Lorena Huber.
Sabrina Ann Hudson.
Edward Eddie Alexander Hupfel.
Emma Ann Huffman.
Sophia Ruth Hughes.
Brianna Jean Hunsberger.
Maya Michelle Hoopert.
Logan James Ion.
Isabel Lucille Isaac.
Ava May Eisenberg.
Leah Marie Jacobson.
Shlok Arpon Johnny.
Jordan Faith Jankowski.
Jacob P. Janisek.
Jack Everett Jensen.
Jada Lynn Jeski.
Delaney D. Gillick.
Tida Porn Jirakia Dekul.
Xander M. Johnson.
Evelyn Marie Johnson.
Maximilian Johnson.
Wyatt Sebastian Johnson.
Amelia Scarlett Whitaker Jones.
Lucas Kemke.
Owen Henry Kane.
Peter Eric Kell.
Hero Keller.
Rosemary Grace Kelly.
Benny N. Kemp.
Brady Reinhardt Kern.
Robert John Kilty.
Ava Aaron Knutson.
Caitlin Jane Kurth.
Lars Jensen Court.
Brandon Thomas Kost.
Nathan Richard Kostanek.
Austin John Krenz.
Nathan Gerald Cromry.
Spencer William Kruger.
Jackson A. Kunkel.
Alex M. Cons.
Austin Kustrich.
Noah Michael LeBlanc.
Raina Elise Larson.
Elena Joy Larson.
Cameron Larson.
Isabel Sophia Laurel.
Oren Lautenbach.
Peyton Samuel Lawrence.
Finnegan Lesecki.
Josephine Jacqueline Lisecki.
Thaddeus Lesecki.
Isabel Alexis Laterno.
Grace Marie Lewis.
Lacey Jean Lilyquist.
Claire Emily Lingenfelter.
Charlie Nicholas Locke.
Jada Marie Lockhart.
Caitlin Christine Loomis.
Catherine K. Lund.
Theodore Wagner Lund.
Gabriel B. Lundberg.
Brielle Addison Lundeen.
Carmen Miranda Lyon.
Luis Pedro Lyon.
Jackson Mollis.
Mackenzie Madden.
Aiden Magnuson.
Evelyn Lorraine Marnell.
Aiden James Lee Martin.
Jarrett Michael Mason.
Ava J. Matza.
Trinity Neve Mayfield.
Ryan Parker Mayer.
Delaney Michelle MacArthur.
Jordan Alexander McCaleb.
William Brandon McDonald.
Julian McFarland.
Lauren Rochelle McLean.
Daniela Isabel Mellon.
Emma Rose Marinas.
Benjamin Mertig.
Owen J. Moret.
Nathan Timothy Michaels.
Eric Michael Milchak.
Brady James Miller.
Channing Victoria Miller.
Amelia Miller.
Aaron Lee Miller.
Matthew David Miller.
Taylor Evan Miller.
Ava May Milne.
Stella Louise Miner.
Liam Michael Minnick.
Nadia Angel Lucille Mitchell.
Ruby-Ann Rowan Mitchell.
Benjamin Stephen Monahan.
Catherine Jean Mose.
Quentin T. Muthaden.
Ashton Moran.
Jaden Morrow.
Giselle Mosel.
Cress Mahdi.
Ada Catherine Meller.
Lillian Jane Murphy.
Sophia Brenda Nault.
Rianne Marie Neitzel.
Eli Robbie Nelson.
Ruby Olivia Nelson.
Rihanna Nelson.
Sophia Nelson.
Gabrielle Marie Nemero.
Henrik Scott Namitz.
Lauren Elizabeth Neuenschwander.
Andrew Jacob Newman.
Kylie Simone Newis.
Miles Christopher Newman.
Jacob Ryan Nielsen.
Anthony Nieves.
Lauren Shirley Nilsson.
Simon Norvold.
Cadence Nybloom.
Jackson S. O'Brien.
Maya Taylor O'Connell.
Savannah May O'Donnell.
Abigail Rose Obermueller.
Dane William Olson.
Jack W. Olson.
Owen P. Olson.
Abigail Jean Opetz.
Emma C. Osley.
Gentai K. Otremba.
Nicholas J. Owens.
Anthony Edwin Powash.
Rue Michael Paradowski.
Lauren Parker.
Tayden Pedersen.
Braden Penshorn.
Achamo Samuel Peterson.
Walker L. Peterson.
Isabel Ray Patrica.
Carter James Petty.
Margaret Jane Pilgrim.
Samuel William Phillips.
Kieran Potter.
Haley Elizabeth Plurd.
Caitlin Elizabeth Prolsky.
Alexander James Potretz.
Landon Gary Walker Purdy.
Nina Pregel.
Patra May Rabideau.
Ella K. Quinn.
Ryan Scott Rambo.
Elijah Lewis Rambo.
Alexis Marilyn Randolph.
Eli Joseph Rampton.
Ashley Ann Rasmussen.
Eva P. Rankin.
Daniel James Redner.
Chase Allen Raven.
Madison Lynn Reidenbach.
Delaney Grace Remus.
Samuel A. Rieger.
Delta Rick.
Peyton Roeder.
Hannah Catherine Risto.
Jackson Wyoming Rodriguez.
Alicia Marie Rodriguez.
Lily Elizabeth Romsek.
Daisy Samantha Rodriguez Ramos.
Emilio Rulli.
Ian Daniel Rude.
Dylan Sajasi.
Caitlin Jean Rickle.
Liam Robert Salama.
Eli Wyndham Seiler.
Amanda Mead Samus.
Tia Ray Salter.
Gabriella Grace Sandman.
Tara Marie Sanders.
Jager Patrick Schermacher.
Ridge Richard Shabo.
Carter Ryan Schmidt.
Callie Alta Schmidt.
Lauren Sue Schmitz.
Zachary Andrew Schmidt.
Tobias Edward Schneider.
Emerson James Schneider.
Braden John Schroeder.
Dylan Schnepper.
Joshua Samuel Searle.
Oliver Hudson Schroeder.
Anthony Craig Sexy.
Ava Karina Sethi.
Nicole Amber Sickman.
Peyton Timothy Sherman.
Lydia Autumn Syme.
Joao Silva.
Gannon Thomas Sawicki.
Jenna Lee Simmons.
Alden Smith.
Estelle Mary Seawick.
Mercedes Dolores Molinsky.
Callum Smith.
Aiden Solzvig.
Isabella May Sophie.
Wyatt Nathan Susi.
Dominic Grady Summers.
Emma R. Sparks.
Jamie C. Span.
Holden Anthony Stanek.
Carson E. Spencer.
Mason Steele.
You got it. Go ahead. Jackson J. Stearns.
Riley Steltzner.
Sophia Isabel Steiner.
Carson Gary Strappin.
Connor Stowe.
Brianna Martha K. Swanky.
Olivia Irene Swenka.
Caleb David Tearway.
Lauren Ann Temple.
Addison Ray Thompson.
Kayla Tao.
Evelyn Ambrielle Thorson.
Reese Thompson.
Reese Evelyn Trainer.
Alexander James Tostrud.
Sydney Turner.
Isaac A. Tronrud.
Renee M. Vanderwerf.
Helen Elizabeth Vandenbark.
Hannah Viner LaBelle.
Jessica Vegan.
Aubrey Vitek.
Devon Vitali.
Joseph J. Virostic.
Matthew N. Vu.
Liam Wagner.
Cameron Michael Wade.
Anna Elise Walter.
Colwyn Bentley Waldo.
Zachary Webb.
Emily Rose Warren.
Michael Robert Weeks.
Catherine Elizabeth Waddell.
Daryl John Weikerding.
Max Albert Weefel.
Charles John Wendell.
Nora May Welly.
Tyler J. Wilkerson.
Samuel Wenzel.
Ellen Mary Wilson.
Riley Alexis White.
Greta Halden Wright.
Bo Will.
Taylor Ann Yardley.
Addison Lee Wolf.
Maya Cecilia Youssef.
Jantani Mina Zhang.
McKenna Cole Zithko.
Catalina Maricela Ibarra.
Grace Ann Zimmerman.
Aiden Elizabeth Morgan Zastro. Colby John Zimmer.
Parents, we do ask that you congregate in the plaza area and avoid track and football field at the conclusion of our ceremony. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Students, please stand. Move your tassels from right to left. Families, guests, and faculty, it is my honor and pleasure to present to you the class of 2023.